In 2002, Halle Berry made Oscar history. She became the first woman of color to win the Best Actress Oscar. It took 73 years since the inaugural ceremony of the Oscars for a woman of color, a black woman, to win the Best Actress Oscar. Hollywood, the Academy, and every entertainment industry for that matter has been infused with white supremacy. It runs deep, but Halle Berry has pushed hard from an early age to stick to her passions and become the icon that we know now. Halle Berry was born to an African American father and a Liverpool-born white mother in Ohio. Halle saw her father abuse her mother until they divorced when Halle was 5 years old. And ever since then, she has lost all contact with her estranged father. While attending community college, Halle entered various beauty pageants and went as far as winning Miss Teen All-American in '85, Miss Ohio USA in '86, and in 1986 she was Miss USA first runner-up. Moreover, Halle was the first African-American Miss World entrant in '86. Halle then moved to New York City altogether to pursue a modeling career. She slept at a homeless shelter at one point until she secured a few TV show appearances in '89. Halle was 23 years old and realized that her dreams to become a successful actress waited for her in Los Angeles, and so she moved there. Her film debut was in 1991 in Spike Lee's Jungle Fever, along with two other movies, Strictly Business and The Last Boy Scout. During the 90s, Halle carved her image of being a malleable and marketable actress. She appeared in successful films that proved just that, in Boomerang, Queen, The Story of an American Family, Flintstones, and Losing Isaiah opposite Jessica Lange, as well as Baps, Bulworth, and Why Do Fools Fall in Love. In 1999, Berry starred in an HBO biopic about Dorothy Dandridge called Introducing Dorothy Dandridge. Dandridge was the very first African-American actress in history to get nominated for the Best Actress Oscar, but lost to Grace Kelly in 1995. This film must have been a major experience for Berry, as it was one that she fought hard for to be produced. She served as a co-producer on it too. And this film won multiple awards, and Berry received a Golden Globe as well as an Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress. This film truly opened a lot of doors for Berry, who was about to hit her career pinnacle. When the 2000s rolled in, Halle Berry starred in a number of memorable and mainstream films like in X-Men, Swordfish, Gothica, Catwoman, Die Another Day, and even did voiceover in Robots. But amid these high-budget films, there was one particular one with a mere $4 million budget that ascended Berry to become the Best Actress, 2001's Monstersball. The film co-starred Billy Bob Thornton, who plays a racist cop who then has a change of heart when he meets Berry's character, a woman who faces tragedy after tragedy. Heath Ledger and Sean Combs starred in this film too. This massively successful film brought to light themes like child-parent relationships, racism, poverty, and the justice system. The 2002 Academy Awards made big waves in race inclusivity because the two Best Acting Oscars went to two African Americans. Denzel Washington became the second ever black man to win the Best Actor Oscar for Training Day, and Halle Berry became the first ever black woman to win the Best Actress Oscar. To this day, Halle's benchmark still stands. Halle continued starring in the X-Men franchise. She starred in more science fiction and action films like Cloud Atlas, Kingsman: The Golden Circle, and John Wick 3. She starred in a few thrillers on top, like in The Perfect Stranger, Dark Tide, and The Call. Moreover, she has co-produced a 2019 comedy series called Boomerang, starred and directed Bruised, and starred and co-produced Kidnap. Halle Berry, along with being an incredibly beautiful woman, shows talent in playing diverse characters in all film genres. She exhibits vulnerability, femininity, and strength from within that makes her one of the most successful leading ladies in Hollywood.
That win, almost 15 years ago, was iconic it was important to me, but I had the knowing in the moment that it was bigger than me. I believed that in that moment, that when I said the door tonight has been opened, I believed that with every bone in my body, that this was going to incite change because this door, this barrier had been broken. And to sit here almost 15 years later and knowing that another woman of color has not walked through that door is heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because I thought that moment was bigger than me. And it's heartbreaking to start to think maybe it wasn't bigger than me.
Wow.
Maybe it wasn't. And I so desperately felt like it was. And as filmmakers and as actors, we have a responsibility to tell the truth. So I feel like when we really live up to our responsibility in Hollywood and challenge ourselves to be truthful and tell the truth with our storytelling, then people of color will be there in a real competitive way, and it won't be about inclusion or diversity, because if we're telling the truth, that inclusion and diversity will be a byproduct of the truth.
Totally.
And will naturally be there.